Hello everybody. It is time for the Adventures of the Traveling Swap Box. I got it Monday from Jules and was crazy busy yesterday, and today I have felt really bad, and this is the first time I have stepped outside the house. So it will, I promise it will go in the mail tomorrow, hopefully in the early afternoon, so it should get to the next person either Saturday or Monday at the latest, so that's a week turnaround if it gets there Monday, so I hope I'm good on that. It's been a crazy experience because it was this, I thought it was kind of a small looking box. And I thought, wow, I expected it to be a little bigger than that, and just about got a hernia picking it up off the porch. Brought it in, opened it up, and it was like Mary Poppins's bag. I mean, stuff kept coming out of it, and I don't know if it was bigger on the inside than it is on the outside or what happened, but there was a lot of stuff in there. I took out, which you're going to see, it's going to look like a ton of stuff. You're going to think, Laura, you're being selfish and greedy and you're taking everything in the box. No, I'm not. There is so much in there. I have quite a bit of things to put into the box, and it's going to really take some creative cramming and packing to get it in there. So obviously more things are going into the box than are coming out of the box. But I rectified that this week. The funny thing was, before I went out to get the mail, I had been out here going through some stuff, getting some bags emptied out and things, and am discovering that I have a ton of polar fleece. Apparently, I think there's going to be some kind of worldwide polar fleece shortage, because it's just a ton of it. All these remnants that I've got with everything else that I've gotten in other places. So what was funny was I opened up the swap box, and one of the first things that I took out and saw was this. Fun with fleece. How appropriate. So I have 2 or 3 of these little Hancock fabric books, but this one has some things in it that aren't in the other ones. So this is a keeper. Very timely. And there were these, which I assume were donated by Crystal. The cross-stitch books. There are several things in here that are small that I think, of course I can't find them offhand, I should have marked them. That one that I think my sister-in-law would like. There's an ornament in here. Well, it's got a little violin. I have a friend that teaches violin lessons, and that would make a wonderful little Christmas card for her, so those are pretty cool. Appropriately, there was some embroidery floss. Oops. So there's that. And interestingly enough, there was a big plastic bag with some embroidery floss in it, but the front says, "Attention, Jennifer." So I wasn't sure what was up with that. If that's something that needs to be sent to Jennifer, I will send it to her, but just let me know. There was some counted cross-stitch fabric. 18 count, and I've only done 14. So I'll give it a whirl. Why not? There was a postcard from Australia. That's pretty cool. A Talk to Me Tuesday button. I'm official. Tape measure on a keychain that will lock, and you need to be mindful of that to keep from it snapping back on your fingers. Which I did very cleverly. Talking about cross stitch, there was this little guy that I didn't take so much for the pattern, but for the little frame. So that's good. A iron-on transfer pencil. Didn't know there was such a thing, where you can do your designs on paper and iron them onto your fabric. So cool beans. And I really liked this cat pattern. It's from Australia, where it was published, so I assume Hard Hat Cat donated it. At first I wasn't going to take it, but the more I looked at it, the more it cracked me up. I'm really fond of that. And I have a friend who is absolutely crazy about cats. She's got, I think, 5 of them now. One of them passed away recently for dental mailing. And there were some cat eyes in there. So guess what she's getting for Christmas. I'm sort of iffy about this still. There's a stitchery kit, which is more like satin stitches and French knots and things. It's a beginning stitchery kit. I'll decide by tonight when I'm packing the box up about taking that. And just a couple more things. This thing with thread and beads and some little ribbons. And these teeny tiny little eyelets, which will work well with what I'm going to do with the Angel Frost. Or, not Angel Frost, Fairy Frost fabric. So, yeah, looks like, oh, I forgot. There was some material. There's that. And that. And that. And that. I think that's really pretty. That's nice. Sort of on the fence about this, so I'll make a decision tonight. Now, don't worry, I am putting some material in it. I'm not supposed to tell you what I'm putting in it, but I'm trying to put in at least as much in as I took out. So so maybe that'll freshen up the swap box and everybody can enjoy. So that's all I've got for today. Next week, promise I'll have something that I've actually made and done. Maybe even get wild and crazy and have something finished. So I'll do the best I can. I'll see you all next week. Bye.